everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about our first paycheck budget for October. So in my last video I did my monthly budget. Now what's going to happen is basically everything on here is going to be split in half. It's going to be divided by my 2 paychecks. So I'm going to go over here to my bi-weekly. I already have the date written down as well as my bills because I didn't want to have to take the time to look those up. So let me grab my calculator here. My income is going to be $16.70 for the October 7th paycheck. And then I'm going to go ahead and add up all of my bills here. Okay, so it adds up to $10.29. So when I take $10.29 from $16.70, I have $641 left. All right, so for my cash envelopes, which are my day-to-day expenses, I have fun, kids, dining, gas, miscellaneous, and Amazon. Amazon is online. Okay, so here are my monthly totals, and I'm going to split those in half, and each paycheck gives half of this total amount, if that makes sense. So for fun, because I budgeted $300 in this paycheck, I'm going to do $150. Kids was $50, so they're going to get $25 this paycheck. Dining is $150, that's going to be $75. Gas was $100, so half of that is $50. Miscellaneous is $80, so half of that is $40. And then Amazon was $100, half of that is $50. So now if we add that up, we got $390. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take $390 from our $641 that we had left. And we have $251 to split between our sinking funds and our savings challenges. So I think what I'm going to do is sort of take most of just the top half of these sinking funds. I am stuffing every single one this month, so I'm going to take some of the larger amounts and do them in this paycheck, and then next time I'll try to hit the rest of the smaller amounts. So we'll do debt was $75. Sewing was $20. Emergency is $50. And let me start subtracting these as I write them down so I can keep track of how much I have left. I know I want to have about $49 left for my savings challenges, about half of 97. So once I get down to about 49 bucks, I'm going to put the rest in savings challenges. All right, so emergency. So then we have Christmas is 40. Okay. And then let's do travel and house. Those are each 10. And that's $46 left. So, okay, that works for me. All right, so our savings challenges, let's see, we have 46 left. We'll carry that down here. So we have 46 left for our savings challenges. What we're going to do is the puzzle challenge, jar of hearts, and the penny challenge. My writing is awful today. The puzzle challenge is increments of 10, so let's do 20 there. So we have 26 left. For the jar of hearts, let's do 15 for that. And then we'll have $11 left for our penny challenge. So let me just go ahead and add up these sinking funds. So the sinking funds come to 205. So if I take 251 minus 205, I should have 46. 251 minus 205 should be 46, and it is. And then these add up to 46. Oops, 46. Okay. So now all I'm going to do is transfer all my totals over to here, the final totals. So my income is $16.70. Bills are $10.29. Cash envelopes $3.90. Sinking funds $205. And savings is $46. So if I take my income and then subtract all of these, I should get 0. Perfect. And that's what we want. It's a zero-based budget. All right, so that's our plan for the October 7th paycheck. So now what I want to do is I want to come over here. Let me switch this around a little bit. I want to come over here to my cash stuffing tracker, and I want to write down how many bills of each denomination that I need to take out from the bank. Okay, so let's see, I'm going through and I'm going to see if there's any bills I need. No, all of that can be paid online. All right, so for my cash envelopes, we have fun, kids, hopefully you all can see this, dining, gas, and miscellaneous. So let me transfer over my amounts here. Okay, and then let me write down my sinking funds. Okay, actually, before I mess this up again like I did last time, let me bring this back. Some of these are digital, okay, some of these sinking funds. So Amazon, for example, is online. I'm not going to withdraw that money. That's digital. So I'm going to highlight that. Anything that's digital, I'm going to highlight so I know that I don't need to take that out. Debt is digital. Let me see if I can try to remember. Debt, emergency, Christmas. I think travel's digital. I think these all might be digital. House. Sewing may be the only one. I really need to make a list of which ones are digital. Okay, let me pause the video and check, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I was correct. So all of these are digital except for sewing. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, when I say digital, I mean I did create a high yield savings account with certain buckets. I just chose some of the buckets that either were most important to me or that I really wanted to have that interest build up. So those, instead of taking the cash out and putting them into the sinking fund envelope, I just transfer them over to the savings account digitally. Okay, so everything that's highlighted is digital, which means I'm not going to take it out from the bank. The other thing I want to quickly do is I want to go back to my monthly and I want to highlight all of the sinking funds that I am doing in this first paycheck. That way I know for the second paycheck, whatever's not highlighted is what I'm going to stuff with that second paycheck. So I don't have to really think about it. So debt, sewing, emergency, Christmas, travel, and house, right down the line. So then my next paycheck of October, just everything from birthdays and gifting on down, is going to be stuffed with that second paycheck. Okay. Now, switch back over here. So really, I'm not going to be taking a lot of cash out. We're not doing debt. We're not doing any of these except for sewing. So let me just move this down. So sewing, and then we need our puzzle challenge and our jar of hearts and our penny challenge. And then I'm hoping to have some rollover from my cash envelopes for this week to also add to savings challenges, but we'll see when we unstuff that. Okay, so sewing is going to be $20. Puzzle challenge is $20. Jar of hearts is $15, and then our penny challenge is $11. So now what I'm going to do, is I'm going to decide which denominations I want for all of these amounts. So for the 20s, that's pretty easy. I'm just going to do $20 bills. Oops, wrong line here. Okay. Jar of hearts for 15, that's a 10 and a 5. The penny challenge, that's a 10 and a 1. $40 for miscellaneous. Let's do a 20 and 2 10s. $150. Let's do $150, 25, 75, 50. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just add up the totals. So for 20s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 20s. And I cannot do that math in my head. So 14 times 20 is 280. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tens for 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fives. It's $25. And then one $1 bill for $1. Okay, so this total over here and this total down here at the bottom should match up. So let's go ahead and add them up. So for the bottom, I get 406, so I should also get 406 for here. Perfect. All right, so our total is 406. All right, so now all I'm going to do is get a piece of paper here. I'm just going to transfer these amounts. So that way I can bring this to the teller when I get the cash out of the bank. So that she knows how many bills of each denomination I'm getting. All right, that's about it for the budget. So I'm going to go to the bank, get the cash out, and then we'll come back and stuff the envelopes. Today I'm going to do a cash stuffing of my October 7th paycheck. I have a little bit of newness going on here. If you've seen my prior videos, you know that I said I wasn't going to spend any money on cute things. I didn't really. I just got some very, very cheap stuff, but I do want to make these videos pleasing to look at. So yeah, so for now, we'll see how this goes. Let's start with counting the cash that I got from the bank. I did get this little envelope at the dollar store. And I figure it can go in my binder when I'm not using it. So there's that. Okay, so this should be, let me pull out my little slip here, should be $406. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 405, 406. Okay, so that is correct. Now, I broke down and I bought a cash tray. Again, I know I said I wasn't going to, but I did, just in an effort to keep things neater because I do have kind of a small space to film these in. But that has not arrived yet. That should be here tomorrow. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully it will help me stay a little bit more organized. Before we do any stuffing, I do want to see what I have left over in my wallet. And I know it's not much. I spent almost every single dollar in these past 2 weeks, which is okay. So let me grab this. All right, so let's see. In fun money, oh, there are a couple ones in here. So we have $5, $6, $7, $8 left from fun money. And that's actually not from fun, that's from dining because I had some left in dining and wanted to spend it on other things, so I moved it over. All of these other ones are empty. I don't think any of these have anything else in them. Nope. Okay. So there's that. And then there is also, let's see, $5, $6, $7, $8 that I just threw in the back there when I got change back from paying. That I just keep in there to roll over to savings challenges unless I need it. I do have a receipt here to scan. I scan all my receipts with Fetch. I will leave a referral code down in the description. If you haven't used Fetch before, all you do is scan every receipt that you get. It doesn't matter what type of receipt it is, and it gives you points, and then you can cash in the points for like gift cards and things like that. I have already gotten a few gift cards. It's completely free. I totally recommend it. So I'll leave a referral code. If you want to sign up, you get extra bonus points if you use my referral code. And I think I get some bonus points too. So it's a win-win, but definitely check it out. Okay, so that's all that's left over. So I'm going to set this aside, and that's going to be for savings challenges. I am excited we have a little extra because I didn't think we would. And then look at this. So my husband, he's so cute. He left this on my desk, a $20 bill with an envelope that says stuff your envelopes. He's so cute. So I decided I'm going to put that into the penny challenge. So I'm going to set that aside as well. And I want to show you some of my newness here really quick. So because I didn't want to spend any money, I found this binder that I had, which was from like an old planner. And I was already getting the itch to buy like a binder for sinking funds with pretty envelopes and all that. But I settled for this. It's not the prettiest, but it is better than the plain white envelopes that I was using. So all I did was made some, super easy, quick envelopes for my sinking funds. And they're ginormous because I figured, well, they're the size of the binder, but also maybe I could fit a lot of money in these. I don't know. Again, not the nicest, not perfect by any means, but still, at least now I can kind of flip through them instead of having to, dig in that box to pull out the white envelope that I want to stuff. So yeah, there's that. And then it also had this pouch in the back already, which has 3 compartments in it that are pretty big. You can fit a lot in it. So I decided I'm going to use these for my savings challenges. And then I did find this little zipper pouch at Hobby Lobby yesterday. I think it was like $1.59. So I am going to use this for my $1 challenge. I will have to make a label, but for now I'll just stick the whole envelope in there. So a little bit of, slight upgrading. Okay, so I think that is everything. Let's open up our cash stuffing tracker and see what we had wanted to do for each fund. Now, another thing that I have to say is I completely changed my mind about stuffing every sinking fund. So if you watched last video, I had said that I wanted to try to put a little bit of money in every single one of these funds. I changed my mind, and here's why. I really need to beef up Christmas because I really want to have enough money saved for Christmas instead of having to, I don't know, use credit or something like that. And I also have a trip booked for next summer that I think we have to pay the final balance by February or maybe April. So I want to beef up that fund as well to try to get as much saved for that also. So because of that, I am not putting any money into every single fund, just funds that, are super important right away. I also, because I changed the amounts around and I do some of my funds digitally, I have basically $20 extra that would have gone into my savings account. So when I say digitally, I mean that I transfer the money from my main account into a high yield savings account for some of these sinking funds. And because I had allotted $20 for my sewing sinking fund envelope and then later changed my mind, I did still take the 20 out of the bank. I'm just going to stuff that in the envelope instead of putting it into the digital savings account. So I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's get to the stuffing. I need like some kind of weight to hold this down. You know what else? I forgot. Let's check and see if we have any coins. We have a few. I like to keep some in my wallet to make change. I don't like to dump all of them out because if I can make change, I do like to. But we can put some in our little coin jar here. And I haven't showed this coin jar yet. I did get it from Amazon. And I will link it below. But basically it counts the money for you, so it kind of keeps track. So when I drop a penny in here, we will see, it'll say like 1 cent, and then it'll say how much I have in here. So let's see how much I have. 23.20 already, so nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this change in, and I will speed up this part. Okay, so we have a total of $24.71 in there. Nice. All right, so let's start the stuffing. For fun money, I have 150, and that is going to be 6 20s, 4 10s, and 2 5s. Let's just make sure that's right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. That's not right. Should have 150 for that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, I don't know where I messed up. I guess I just counted too many bills. No biggie. All right, so we have 150 here. That is going in our fun envelope. All right, kids is going to get 25, which is a 20 and a 5. Dining will get 75. So a 20, sorry, 3 20s, a 10, and a 5. So 20, 40, 60, 75 for dining. Gas is going to get $50, which is 2 20s and a 10. And miscellaneous will get $40, which is a 20 and 2 10s. Okay. And that is all for my cash envelopes. Now, as I said, I am stuffing the more important funds, which are, to me, debt, emergency, Christmas, and travel. And they are all digital. But as I said, because I made that change, I do have 20 to stuff into debt. So all we're doing for sinking funds this time is just $20 into the debt sinking fund. And I do have to update this tracker. I don't have a pen, so I will do that off camera. That was really fast for sinking funds. Not a lot to stuff today, unfortunately. All right, so let's see. I should have $46 left for my savings challenges. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46. Okay, that is correct. Okay, so let's start with the puzzle challenge. Oh, you know what? Let me grab my highlighters. Okay, so for the puzzle challenge, we're putting in $20. So I am going to color in 2 squares. Okay, and let me grab my envelope for that. And I am itching to start a new savings challenge, but I mean, I don't have a lot of money to stuff in these the way it is. So if I were to do yet another one, I would have even less. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to start a new one today. All right, so that's for the puzzle challenge. Then we have our jar of hearts. And for jar of hearts, I budgeted 15. And let's see, I'll just color a 15 heart. I like to try to knock out the biggest amounts first. Okay. So for our jar of hearts, there's the $15. Okay, and then we have the penny challenge. So let's see what we can get done. We have $11 left from our budget. We have this money from my wallet, and then we have the 20 from my husband. So let's count it all and see what we have to work with. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Nice. 47 bucks. All right, let's see if we can knock out some big amounts, or at least one. So the biggest amount on here is $24.29. And what did I say we had? 47? If I subtract $24.29, we have $22.71 left. So I could do this $22.33. All right, so $24.29 and then $22.33. And I just want to add those up just in case my math was wrong, just to make sure they are less than 47. So $22.33 plus 24.29, $46.62. Perfect. And we're going to add $47. All right. So here's our money, and where is my envelope? Let's see. For the penny challenge, right here. Stick it in the back. This envelope's already getting kind of fat, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so we did our cash envelopes, we did our one sinking fund, we did savings challenges. I think that's just about it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey to being debt-free. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.